Have you ever had one of those days when someone's words just hit you the wrong way? Maybe it was a small comment, a joke, or even something they didn't mean seriously, yet somehow it ruined your entire mood. You start overthinking, feeling irritated, or even angry for hours. Sounds familiar, right? Now imagine this. What if I told you that no one actually has the power to make you angry unless you allow it? Yes, it's true. Your peace of mind, your calmness, your happiness, all of it is in your hands. Once you understand this, you can stop letting people control your emotions and start living life on your own terms. In this video, I'm going to share some simple yet powerful strategies that will teach you how to never get angry or bothered by anyone, no matter what they say or do. And trust me, point number 7 is a total game changer. It can completely shift the way you think and feel about everything. So make sure you watch this video till the very end. And if you love learning tips on self-improvement, emotional strength, and building a calm, confident mindset, then subscribe to the channel right now and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Today, I'll be sharing 10 practical and easy-to-follow points that will help you stay calm, strong, and completely unbothered, no matter the situation. These aren't just tips. They are mindset shifts that can change your life. Let's dive in and get started. 1. Control your reaction, not others. Many times, we get upset because of what other people say or do. But here's the truth. You cannot control anyone else. You cannot control their words, their actions, or their behavior. People will always do what they want, think what they want, and sometimes even act unfairly. But here's the good news. You can control your own reaction. How you respond to someone's words or actions is completely your choice. You have the power to stay calm, stay positive, and not let anyone disturb your peace. Think of it this way. Anger is like giving someone else the remote control of your emotions. But if you learn to control your reaction, you hold the remote yourself. You decide when to stay calm, when to respond, and when to just ignore negativity. So remember, don't waste your energy trying to control others. Focus on controlling yourself, and you will feel stronger, calmer, and unbothered in every situation. 2. Don't take things personally. One of the biggest reasons we get angry or upset is that we take everything personally. Someone says something rude, makes a joke at your expense, or criticizes you, and immediately we feel hurt or angry. But here's the truth. Most people are not attacking you personally. Why? Because people speak and act based on their own problems, frustrations, and pain. When someone is rude or negative, it usually reflects their mindset, not yours. It has nothing to do with your worth or who you are. Imagine this. If someone is grumpy in the morning and yells at everyone, would it make sense to feel offended personally? No, right? Their anger is their problem, not yours. So the key is to separate yourself from their words or actions. Don't take their negativity into your heart. Keep your mind calm and remember, it's about them, not about you. When you stop taking things personally, you stop giving others power over your emotions. You stay calm, confident, and unbothered, no matter what they say. 3. Pause before you respond. Have you ever said something in anger and immediately regretted it? Maybe it hurt someone or made the situation worse. This happens because we react instantly, without thinking. But here's a simple trick. Pause before you respond. When you feel anger rising, stop for a moment and take 5 deep breaths. Just breathe in, breathe out, and let your mind calm down. That tiny pause gives your brain a chance to think clearly instead of reacting automatically. Why is this important? Because most arguments and problems get bigger when we react impulsively. One harsh word, one quick reply, and suddenly a small issue turns into a huge conflict. But if you pause, you give yourself the power to respond wisely, or sometimes, even decide that no response is the best response. Remember, your calmness is stronger than your anger. A small pause may seem simple, but it can save you from hours of stress, regret, and unnecessary arguments. So, the next time you feel anger bubbling up, pause, breathe, and choose your response carefully. It's a tiny habit that can completely change your life. 4. Understand that not everyone thinks like you. One of the biggest reasons people get frustrated or angry is because they expect everyone to think like them. But here's the truth. Everyone has their own experiences, background, and way of thinking. What makes sense to you might not make sense to someone else, and that's completely normal. When someone disagrees with you, argues with you, or behaves differently, it's not a personal attack. It's just their perspective, shaped by their life, culture, and experiences. Imagine trying to force everyone to think like you. It's impossible, right? Instead of fighting or getting upset, accept the differences. Respect that everyone sees the world in their own way, and it doesn't have to bother you. When you truly understand this, you stop wasting energy on anger or frustration. You become calm, patient, and more tolerant. Accepting differences doesn't mean agreeing with everyone. It just means choosing peace over unnecessary conflict. So remember, the world is full of different minds. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you stay unbothered and strong, no matter what others think or say. 5. Choose peace over ego. Many times, we get angry, not because of what others do, but because our ego gets hurt. We feel the need to prove ourselves right, to win an argument, or to show someone they are wrong. But here's the truth. Winning an argument doesn't always mean winning in life. Ask yourself, do I really want to win this argument, or do I want to protect my peace? Choosing peace over ego means letting go of the need to be right. It means understanding that some battles are not worth fighting. Sometimes, staying calm and walking away is far more powerful than shouting back or proving a point. Think about it. How many times have you argued and later regretted it? Your anger, stress, and tension were real, but did it solve anything? Probably not. That's why protecting your peace is always more valuable than feeding your ego. When you prioritize peace, you free yourself from unnecessary stress, frustration, and negative emotions. You become stronger, calmer, and in control of your life. Remember, ego wants to fight, peace wants to stay calm. Choose wisely. 6. Ignore what doesn't deserve your energy. Many times, we get upset because we react to everything. Every comment, every joke, every criticism. But here's the truth. Not everything deserves your attention or energy. Some things are simply not worth your time. Think about it. If every small negative comment or rude word bothered you, you would spend your entire day stressed and angry. That's why learning to ignore what doesn't matter is so powerful. Silence is sometimes the strongest response. When you don't react to negativity, it loses its power over you. You stay calm, composed, and in control. You save your energy for things that really matter, your goals, your growth, and your happiness. Remember, you have limited energy and time. Don't waste it on people or situations that are not important. By ignoring unnecessary negativity, you protect your peace, focus better, and feel much lighter inside. A simple tip. Next time someone tries to annoy you or provoke you, pause and ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? If the answer is no, just let it go. That's how calm, strong people live, unbothered and in control. 7. Realize that anger gives power to others. Have you ever noticed that when someone says or does something annoying and you get angry, it's almost like you've handed them the control of your emotions? Think about it. The more you react in anger, the more power you give to the other person, even if they didn't intend to control you. Anger is like giving someone else the remote control of your mind and your peace. When you let your emotions take over, They decide your mood, your reaction, and even your day. That's why anger can feel so draining, because you've allowed someone else to dictate your inner world. Here's the secret to staying strong. Stay calm and keep your power with yourself. When you refuse to react angrily, no one can manipulate your emotions. You decide how to feel, how to respond, and how much energy to give. You take back control. Imagine this. Instead of wasting energy being upset, you stay calm, focused, and unbothered. Suddenly, the other person's words or actions lose their power over you. They can't disturb your peace anymore because you are in control. So next time you feel anger rising, pause and remind yourself, if I react, I give them power. If I stay calm, I keep my power. Master this, and you'll notice a huge change in your life. People's words stop affecting you. Small problems feel smaller, and you start living in true peace. 8. Improve your emotional strength. One of the most important skills to never get angry or bothered by anyone is emotional strength. Strong people don't react immediately to everything that happens around them. Instead, they pause, understand, and respond wisely. Think about it. Someone says something rude or unfair. A weak reaction might be anger, shouting, or arguing. But a strong person sees it differently. They observe, understand the situation, and then choose the best response, not the quickest reaction. Improving emotional strength means learning to control your mind and your emotions, even in stressful situations. It's about being aware of your feelings, not letting them control you. It's about responding with wisdom instead of reacting with impulse. Here's a simple tip. Next time you feel annoyed, ask yourself, what's the smartest way to handle this situation? By doing this, you train yourself to stay calm, think clearly, and act wisely, instead of letting anger or frustration take over. Remember, strong people don't let others disturb their peace. They use patience, awareness, and emotional control as their superpower. The more you practice this, the stronger and calmer you become, and the less anyone can bother you. 9. Focus on bigger goals. One of the simplest ways to stop getting angry or bothered by small things is to focus on your bigger goals and dreams. When your mind is busy building your future, small problems, rude comments, or minor annoyances don't have the power to disturb you. Think about it. If you are completely focused on something important, like improving your skills, working on your career, or achieving a personal goal, petty distractions and negativity simply fade away. Your energy is too precious to waste on things that don't matter. Focusing on bigger goals also gives you clarity and perspective. You realize that some situations are just temporary and not worth your mental space. What used to annoy you yesterday may seem meaningless today because your attention is on something far more important: your growth, your success, and your happiness. So instead of reacting to every small thing, invest your time and energy in building your future. The busier and more focused you are on your goals, the calmer, stronger, and more unbothered you become. Remember, small things only disturb those who focus on them. Focus on what really matters, and nothing can shake your peace. 10. Practice detachment. One of the most powerful ways to stay calm and unbothered is to practice detachment. Not every situation, comment, or problem deserves your emotional energy. You don't have to get involved in everything that happens around you. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring or become cold. It means you learn to care wisely, without letting things control your emotions. You understand that some things are not yours to fix, some words are not yours to take personally, and some situations are better left alone. Think about it like this. Life is full of small conflicts, opinions, and negativity. If you get emotionally involved in everything, you will always feel stressed, tired, and frustrated. But if you detach a little, If you observe without reacting immediately, you protect your peace. A simple way to practice detachment is to ask yourself, do I really need to invest my emotions in this, or can I let it go? By making this your habit, you learn to care, but not too much, and your peace becomes unshakable. Detachment is not about ignoring life. It's about choosing your battles, protecting your energy, and staying in control of your emotions. When you master this, you can face anything without getting angry or bothered. The moment you stop reacting to everything, you become unstoppable. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful content.